Here's this story. Incorruptible Sophia. We talk of these Sethian texts. This is the third thing I turned to. The first one was one thing, the second one another thing. I've turned to the third thing. What does it say? It talks of the Sophia. What is the Sophia relative to the Lilith? It sounds pretty much like the same story. My understanding is that Lilith was the original woman. And at this time, she lived on Earth with Adam, among other beings, the giants. And at the time, both Adam and Eve and the giants, they knew each other. There was no sin. There was no command for obedience. They engaged. They got to know different people, different things, different entities, different beings. Alas, at some point in time, Adam decided he needed to have more control over Lilith. And that something was happening. I don't know exactly what it was. Were the giants more interested in Lilith than Adam? Did they have more fun with her? Did they like her particular line of discourse more than his? I don't know. The understanding was that Adam talked to God and said Lilith was too assertive and too stubborn and too free, and he needed a woman that would be obedient. He needed a woman that would obey him. Well, all of a sudden, Lilith became reviled for her way of being with the others. And she was cast away, and then God took a rib from Adam and created Eve. The understanding is, well, she comes from you, so she will be submissive. Then from there we get to other stories. But apparently, in somebody's version, there's this Sophia, who is the wisdom of insight and who constitutes an eon, conceived of a thought from herself, with the conception of the invisible spirit and foreknowledge. She wanted to bring forth something like herself without the consent of the spirit, who had not given approval, without her partner, and without his consideration. She wanted to be self-born. Well, here's the situation. What if Sophia knew that her partnership was based upon her assent to subordination, and that before her, and even before the other standard, which was Eve, another aeon, there was Lilith. Lilith was formed independent of Adam, meant to be a complement and equal. So if Sophia, with her foresight and knowledge, created and as herself, what would occur? Was she, how did they say this? Something came out of her that was imperfect and different in appearance from her, for she had produced it without her partner. So it was imperfect. Does to be perfected mean to demonstrate that you are subservient to the intent of that whom is your superior to create you in the image to his liking? Is that what perfecting means? Something has said, I need for you and what you are to be created in my image. Take from me and show me how you reflect. Sophia didn't want to do this. And so you want to say it's imperfect? It's different. It did not resemble its mother. Well, mother implies a specific relationship predicated upon first being accessible to the father. Oh my goodness. Did Jesus Christ never actually have a mother? Oh my. Wow.